Everybody, we're back again. It's Go Get It by Getitlex Motivational Mindset, the podcast, and we rocking with Miss Sherita today.
Yay! Woo. Hey
So
everyone.
last week we had a little bit. I had a little bit of technical difficulty. We were supposed to do this last week. We were supposed to bring her on here and talk about her body essentials, her body butter. I appreciate you for your patience with me and everything I had going on, and still, being enthusiastic about coming on my podcast and talking about your business and the thing you got going on. So just tell the people a little bit about who you are.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Sherita Prentiss. I am a mother of three beautiful children. Um, I am a go-getter. I work hard. Um, I also do still work. But yes, I have three beautiful kids. I work. I just started my body butter, Samaya's Body Essential, which is named after my daughter. I just started that business. I would say I started up in May. And I just registered my business and got my business license in June, mid June. Um, so yeah, I pretty much wanted to do body butters, and I wanted to do body butters. I'm sorry, y'all. I wanted to make body butters. Excuse me. I wanted to make body butters because I feel like a lot of products that out there now, it has a lot of chemicals in it. Um, and you don't know what you're putting on your skin. Like, it's best to make all natural products so you know what is going on your skin. My oldest son has eczema, and I was using a lot of the creams that the doctor prescribed me, that had chemicals in it. And I'm not saying it did not work, but I don't think that's healthy. So I came up with, I was just playing. I was kind of just mixing some stuff and making some shea butters, and mixing some shea butters around and whipping different stuff together. So I started using it on my son's skin, and I started to see improvement. It wasn't as dry and itchy. So I'm like, wow, well, maybe I need to, turn this into, a business and help other moms and help other people that's struggling with dry skin or eczema or having different issues. So I also started taking it to my job, to my coworkers. I work at Henrico Doctors Labor and Delivery, and I was just bringing different ones, vanilla bean, because I make different scents, and I make an all natural one for people that have sensitive skin as well. So I started bringing a lot of my body butters to my coworkers. I was sharing it with my coworkers, and it was like, this smell good. Oh, I like this. I like how it feel on my skin, like the texture, the smoothness. How their skin feels so nice, feel very smooth. And I just was like, you know what? I want to share my gift with the world. I want to share my gift with everyone. And like I said, it's best to use natural products. A lot of these products out in the store now has the chemicals in it, and you wonder why your skin is irritated or breaking out. So that's how I really came up with the whole idea.
So from the beginning, um, was other than your son, was it always something that you did? Like when you actually um, chose to make something to put on his skin, were you already doing this beforehand?
So yes, I'm sorry, I meant to mention that. So back in, I want to say 2013, when I was pregnant with my oldest son, I I was making body butters back then before it was all popular now, and everybody making body butters and everything. I was making it wasn't whipped, but I was like, how shea butter can be kind of hard. How shea butter can be kind of hard. So I wasn't making it whipped, but I was, making body butters back then and using it on my daughter is 14, so I was using it on her skin back then as well. just like playing around and getting in the kitchen, mixing different stuff up. So honestly, I always had it in me. I just brought it back and was like, natural products is the best. It's just way better for your skin. I use coconut oil, vitamin E, all natural products, all everything that's good for your skin. And shea butter has a lot of healing properties within itself. So
So the actual making. First of all, is there a difference between lotion and body butter?
body butter. So yeah, so lotion. All right, you know how you what is it, Nivea? That's lotion, right? Nivea. Okay, Nivea brand. Well, shout out to Nivea. Nivea brand is great. I'm not saying anything against Nivea. Let's put that out there because people take words and
Yeah, you know what they
yeah. So um, lotion is more okay. You put lotion on. I use lotion for years, and honestly, it do not work for my skin. Like my skin still gets ashy.
Mhm.
For my kids' skin, it's still their skin is still dry. So body butters is more thicker, especially like shea butter is more thicker. And once you add your oils into it, like vitamin E oil, coconut oil, I'm just naming different oils, olive oil. So once you add the whole mix, once you mix everything together, it's just like a better consistency. And it's like it the moisture locks in into your skin and it stays on your skin longer. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like for me, my personal, experience with lotion, it I put lotion on and my skin is still at, it'll the next 15 minutes later, 20 minutes is dry, and it does not work for my kids at all because I've been trying lotion for years. So I found that making my whipped body butters has been working for me and my children, and other, for some of my other, a lot of my other customers. And so, yep, that's how I would explain it.
So at the beginning, when you started to venture out and take it to the women that were at the hospital, was there ever a time where you gave something to one of the women and it did something to them where you had to go back and tweak, or was there ever a time you had to tweak something because it reacted to somebody's skin in a way that you wasn't expecting?
So, thank God. Thank you, God. No, I never had that experience. No one ever came, called me back or came up to me and was like, hey, this made my skin itch or anything like that. Thank God.
Awesome.
um, but I do recommend, I was trying to see if I had one here, but it's okay. I do recommend that if people have sensitive skin, because I use fragrance oils in my body butters. I use fragrance oils. This is orange creamsicle, by the way, the top seller, but
Mm.
it smells really good. Um, I use fragrance oil in my body. I would use a fragrance oils in my, the different body butters that I make. And I would say I also make a all natural one with no fragrance oil. I recommend that for people that have sensitive skin. Because, different people is allergic to different things. I had some customers that, they say, hey, I want to buy your products. I had a couple customers at my last pop-up event this past Saturday on 9 Mile Road, and she wanted to really purchase one of my body butters, but she said she was allergic to coconut oil. And coconut oil is listed in my product. So, you run into things like that. I'm trying to always cater to my customers. So now I'm trying to like, maybe I make some with olive oil and some with coconut oil. That's what I'm thinking now. But as of yet, no, I have no one that said that their skin was itchy or irritated or anything. And if a customer say anything about my skin is sensitive to different things, I always say go with natural. I do a body. I make a shea body butter. I make a body butter with no fragrant oils in it. So
So, about the different fragrances you have, are they seasonal, or is it just all around what you have? Like, do you try different things different times of season, like pumpkin spice, whatever, whatever, like, or is it just these consistent flavors? And what are the differences that you have in
the
these?
so I is all okay. They have seasonal ones, like you said, pumpkin spice. So for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, they do have you probably could use it all around though, for real, because you purchase the fragrance oil from different companies. I try to go with a wholesale dealer, you know what I'm saying, so I can bargain and all that stuff. Sometimes Amazon can get a little pricey, but but
Okay.
for really the oils that I use is seasonal and not seasonal, sorry, all around, which is orange creamsicle, vanilla bean, um, blue mango. Uh, I got a men's scent called New Sage. All of those oils that I use um, is all around. These are like my top sellers, but I do venture out and do like different scents around the holidays. So Thanksgiving, I will do apple spice, apple cinnamon, pumpkin spice, stuff like that. So
So, how long does it actually take you to make, or how many of a certain fragrance do you make at a time in a time frame, and how long does it usually take?
all right, so um, hmm, I just made a whole. I made about 10. I did orange creamsicle, blue mango. So three different fragrance oils: orange creamsicle, blue mango, and vanilla bean. Right. I did about 10 each, and it took me like just the preparation because it's like a whole process. I will
Yeah.
say it took me like 5 hours. Yes, and that was pretty quick because sometimes it could take me a little longer if I'm adding more scents to it. But I try to do like on my days off that I have from work, I try to make 3 scents. Okay, I'm gonna do three of this or three of this or whatever I'm running out of. I restock on. So about 5 hours. Um, yeah, the whole process is like, you know, you're melting. So the first process, I clean my containers. I use 8 ounce. These are 8 ounce containers. I wash this with gloves on, the all of it, the cap, soap and water. Then I, paper towel dry, and then I also have a spray bottle that I spray with alcohol. I spray it with alcohol just to make sure all bacteria, all germs is killed. And while I'm making my products, I have gloves on at all times because germs be underneath your fingertip. You know what I'm saying? Your fingernails and everything. So I want to make sure that my customers is getting top notch products with, no germs. They don't have to worry about if she don't have no gloves on and this, that. No, I'm a very clean person. I clean each container. I put all containers in a bowl, wash it out with soap and water. And after I paper towel it dry, I spray it with a spray bottle with alcohol. Let
Okay.
that and then a lot of times I let that air dry and then you know start putting my the finishing products in it.
Right. Especially with all this stuff going on, of course you gotta make sure everything
Right.
is
Yeah.
so people, don't do that and just put the stuff straight in the bottle. So
Exactly.
to know that you actually take care of each individual bottle that's going to somebody in that in that manner, taking the time.
Right.
So my question is this: so from the beginning when you started, right, and you said it was just for your son and you when you was using it,
Hmm.
how has it changed? Being that you make more, like, was there ever a time where you had to make more of a product starting out, and you might, it didn't go the way you wanted it to go? Have you ever felt discouraged by that, like having to up, the amount that you make and
And then you're
kind of
like, oh, it is not the right texture or something like that.
yeah,
Okay, yes,
yeah,
that's so funny because that recently just happened to me. I made. Oh, I see Miss Bonds. Is that Miss Bonds?
huh?
Okay, hey Miss Bonds. That recently just happened to me. That's funny you said that. I had just recently added whipped cocoa butter. Like Palmer's cocoa butter, right? Okay, so I just make it is my texture is more smoother. You know, it's still a little. Um, I wouldn't say hard. It's like Palmer's cocoa butter, but it's just a little bit more smoother. The Palmer's cocoa butter is kind of, you dig it in, it's kind of
Funky, yeah,
hard a little bit.
yeah,
But anyway, so yeah, so I just made that for this event this past Saturday, and I made like 10 of those, right? And the ingredients didn't go well. I didn't add enough of oils in it. I think I had ran out of one of the oils, the coconut oil, and it came out like hard, like really hard. And I was like, I'm gonna have to scratch this. I threw them in the trash, and I was really upset. But I don't want to serve my customers that, right?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If it says whipped, I want it to be whipped. So
yeah.
I didn't want to serve my customers, even though it smelled good, and it still really won't super hard. But it wasn't to my liking. If it's
Mhm.
not to my liking, I'm not gonna serve it to my customers.
That's
So
right.
I just threw it in. I threw like 10 of these in a trash can, and I was like, "Ooh," but it's okay, because I want the best for my customers.
Right. So with that being said, have it ever been a time where you actually like I ain't gonna say second guess, but just thought that maybe the business wasn't gonna work out how you wanted
um I would say, hmm thought that the business wasn't going to work out. I honestly, it's been, I have had times when I felt very overwhelmed, and I'm like, I'm working, and I got my business, and I'm doing this, and I'm a mother of three children. You know what I'm saying. I'm doing this and that, and you feel like you get very overwhelmed, and you are very exhausted at times. But I feel like I just keep praying to God, and He is guiding me and telling me to keep going. So I'm doing this for my kids. My business name is in my daughter's name, Samaya's Body Essential. My daughter is 14. Her name is Samaya. Um, they're looking up to me. So that makes me, I cannot stop. I cannot give up. I cannot quit. That's my drive. They keep
to. Right.
me going. I'm not going to say it's easy. I think anybody that have a business is not easy, but you can do it, and just keep having like, I try to have like positive affirmations, and just keep a positive mindset, and I feel like that helps you as well. So I just keep doing that, and praying to God every day to keep guiding me and to keep helping me on my journey, and that's what keeps me going.
It's crazy because like I was ready to roll into that, but especially because I know it's hard. It is hard to go to work and focus on making a product that that you want at your liking and at your standards. 'Cause it takes a lot of focus, and then still have to parent and take care of your children, and also be a role model to them and try
Exactly.
to stay strong and let them see you not fold. That's a big deal, and I salute all mothers who juggle because that is really a juggle. It's really a juggle.
It
Keep everything
is.
up in the air and make sure that nothing falls. So also you told me about the
Nipple
nipple.
bombs, nipple bombs, yeah.
I told my sister that she needed to watch this interview because she's having a baby and she's planning on feeding. Between this interview and Mrs. Bond's interview about the lactation lounge,
That's
I
just,
told her
yeah.
she need to make sure that she watch these interviews because she's gonna be doing that. She's a
She's gonna be breastfeeding. That's
better person
amazing.
than me. Yeah, but I think she's gonna be like pumping. I think I don't know if she's gonna be doing the actual like
Oh, the
lab.
actual,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I think that was super dope. So tell us about that. Tell us about that.
Okay, so the nipple bombs, my famous nipple bombs. No, I'm joking. But so I like I said, I work. Okay, so that came really from I work in labor and delivery as a surgical tech. I assist doctors in surgery. I've been a surgical tech for 14 years, going on 15 years, and by me working in a birthing center, birthing place, babies being born, I'm like, why not make nipple bombs? Why not make um, um, creams or nipple balms that helps women that are breastfeeding. A lot of women experience soreness, cracked, and dry nipples just from the sucking motion of the baby's mouth. And she said the sucking motion of the baby's mouth. So like I said, I use all natural. Now that does not have a fragrance oil in it because you wouldn't want to put a fragrance oil in that because the baby. I mean, that's just common sense. The baby is going to be sucking on a mom's nipple, so it's still all natural ingredients: coconut oil, calendula oil, which is really really good for your skin. Um, and yeah, so I came up with that. I partner with the Lactation Lounge, Miss Barlow, Miss Bonds has been wonderful. I need to shout her out. Oh my God. Coach Bonds, Tamika Bonds. I know she got a couple different names. I've been knowing her over a couple of years. I didn't mean to get off subject, but I've been knowing her
Ah,
over 2 years, and she has been helping me with not only my credit, first started with my credit and with my business now. And so I partner with them, and yeah, I partner with them, and my nipple balm products are in the lactation lounge as we speak. So available
congratulations.
to purchase. Yeah,
Yeah. So did you hear that? Because I can hear it that
I
loud.
heard it. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
good.
like-
Sorry.
yeah.
But no, that's a really big deal. I love the idea. I love that. That you took the time. I mean, body butters are for men too, but I just like how you cater to females, especially with the nipple balm. So does that come in a container like the body butter?
Yes, and I feel so bad because I don't know why I did not grab one. It
Huh?
comes in a it's like a 2 ounce. So if you could picture 2 ounces, a 2 ounce like round container like this, and yeah, you just take the cap off and you just rub a little bit goes a long way. And I always say, and it's on my labels as well. It says test product on small area of your skin before initial use.
Mhm.
So I put that on my labels to make sure you test it on your hand just to make sure you don't have no reaction or anything, which I don't. I really feel like you won't. But like we said before, I had a lady that was allergic to coconut oil and she really wanted to buy my product, but she couldn't buy it because I had used coconut oil in my product. So anyway, I just say always test a little bit, even with my body butters, test a little bit on your hand first before initial use, and make sure you store it in room temperature area. Like, because I had a couple people said that they left it in the car, but
Mm.
it's a body butter and it's gonna
Yeah.
melt like butter. So so don't leave it in your car. Don't leave it in hot temperature. Store it in a cool, dry area. Room temperature is perfect.
So how often do you apply either one of those?
You can use as many times as you want. It's unlimited. It's unlimited. I will say with the nipple bombs, once you start, I would say with the nipple bonds once you start well before you start seeing that the nipple gets dry and sore and cracked. But of course when you see that your nipple is dry and sore and like crack looking, I would say of course apply some. But as soon as your nipples getting a little bit of sore, apply it. So that's what I would say, apply it as soon as you feel the soreness, or you can apply it before to prevent the soreness. So it doesn't matter. And you can use the body butters as many times as you want. I use this all day. You know, my skin be dry. I use it for my kids. After they get out the bathtub, when they wake up in the morning, I put some on them. You know, so yeah.
Okay. So what's next for you? I know you say you partner with the lactation lounge, but what things are you working on as far as your business? Are you expanding? Are you adding new products? What's going on?
Oh, I'm definitely expanding. I'm definitely trying to get in many more stores, many more places. I've been doing pop up shops probably every week. I do a lot of pop up events, pop up shops. I've been doing literally one every week. I've been doing a pop up shop to get my name out there, to get so people can experience my body butters. And I have a pop up shop this Saturday. Like I said, I'm just trying to do more interviews. I have expanded as far as added another product, and it's called my Hair God, my Hair God Growth Cream. It's
Ooh,
for your hair, and it promotes hair growth.
oh, awesome.
So I have a hair god and a hair goddess growth cream, because I came up with hair goddess first, but I feel like men will be like, they wouldn't want to buy it because of the goddess part, and they think it's just catered to females.
Mhm.
So I it's the same ingredients in both, but one label is hair god and the next label is hair goddess. And I actually been using this for a while now too, just making stuff up, mixing stuff up in the kitchen. I've been using it on my hair.
And look
Um,
at your hair, y'all. Look at her hair. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, hair.
in my kids' hair. And yeah, and it's, I mean, the ingredients is it's herbs, it's fenugreek, neem powder, MSM powder, African hot six oils, and that's really good. And it has like six different oils in it. I have it's black mango and lime, black castor oil in here, everything that cater to your hair. And it really helps with like locking in moisture, because sometimes my hair can get like really dry. I don't know if your hair can get dry, but like after I wash it, I put this on after I wash it, and then sometimes in the morning I might like spritz my hair a little bit with my spray bottle with a little water, and then I add this on as well. So yeah, I'm coming out with I'm just trying to just keep expanding and growing and learning. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I just came out with this past Saturday, and I launched this at the pop up shop that I was at. So
Really?
I'm always thinking of new things and new ways of doing things. And I have had 3 people this week ask me about sugar scrubs. So I will add the sugar scrubs. It probably won't be at this pop up event, but in the next couple weeks, I will add sugar scrubs to my business as well.
So this was on my mind. This was on my mind. I was wanted to ask you while you were talking. I mean, I was thinking about it while you were talking, but have anybody ever asked you to customize a body butter for them?
Yes, I do customize. I
That's
customize body butters. I have had 3 coworkers, 3 of my wonderful coworkers, asked me for, do you think you can make me a grapefruit scent? Guess what? I made her a grapefruit scent. She loved it. It smells just like grapefruit. I'm telling the truth. Smells just like grapefruit. I had another one of my coworkers asked me to make her a baby powder scent. I made her
mm,
a baby powder scent. It smells just like baby powder. Um, I'm trying to think what was the third. And then I did somebody had asked me for, I don't know if you're familiar with this scent, Amber Romance. I think it's like at Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret. It's like
mm,
it's one of them scents that either Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works carry.
mm.
But so I did that. They wanted an Amber Romance scent. So yes, I customize. If you let me know, you know, hey Sherita, I would like this scent. I would like that scent. I will customize it as long as it's available and they have it. And a lot of times they do. I'll make it for you, and then I'll let you know. I will have it ready for you within 1 to 3 business days.
Awesome.
More like 3 business days. Give me like 3 business days. I have it ready for you.
So I know you say you haven't came out with the sugar scrub, but can you do the same thing with that? Does that have sense in it as well? No, it's just sugar scrub.
Say it again. Sorry.
Hold on. Shoot. Oh, it's not even Corona, y'all. I was
You
in
fine.
the freezer today at work. I was in the freezer today at work, and then I came outside and I went back in. I probably got a cold. Just calm down. But anyway, um, the sugar scrub.
Hmm.
And I know you haven't came up with it yet, but is that something you can customize as well? Or does that have fragrance in it or no?
So yes, the sugar scrubs, I make all natural ones where I can make all natural because I have made sugar scrubs for myself and my family, my mom and stuff. So I can make all natural ones with no fragrance, and yes, and I can make ones with fragrance in it. Yep.
Awesome.
So you know, and then I also can do, like I said, I'm always coming up with new things. I'm thinking about like it's a foam. It's called a foam sugar scrub, and that's just like it's like you can use it as like a body wash almost, and to exfoliate.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a body wash and it's exfoliating. So when you put it on your hands, like a regular sugar scrub, it's the sugar, right? And it's a little
Right.
rough, rough from the sugar, and you wash your hands off. So this will look like a soap. It's
Ooh,
suds. It's got soap suds in it. So um, I'm gonna have two different. I'm gonna still have a regular sugar scrub, and I'm gonna have that to see if people like it. But
oh,
that one that I'm trying out is called like Tropical Punch. That actually smells really good. So,
mhm. Oh, so how long do we have to wait for the sugar scrub?
so the sugar scrubs. Um, I would say in 2 weeks I will have the sugar scrubs ready. I will have the sugar scrubs added to my business in 2 weeks.
Okay. How can people, other than the pop-up shops, if somebody that's seeing this or who was going to see this wants to try out some of your products, how can they reach you?
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you can reach me. I have a business page on Facebook, which is called Samaya's Body Essentials. I post a lot. I post when I'm, my next pop up event. You can message me on there, and I will come meet you. I meet up. Um, I don't drive. If I have to drive 30 minutes away, I do charge a delivery fee for 30 minutes away. But
Yeah.
if it's she said yeah. But
That's a,
if it's if it's not that far, I don't charge a delivery fee. Like I met a couple people at Publix on Laburnum, where I'm at now, Publix on Laburnum. I met a few people here already. So like I said, reach out to me on my business page, Samaya Body Essentials. I also post on my page, Sherita Prentiss, and on Instagram. It's if you type in Samaya's Body Essential, my name will come up, Sherita Prentiss. I just made my regular Instagram page my business name. I mean, my business page. I just turned my business page into my personal page. So you can
hmm.
reach me.
So
And then, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I'm sorry. You got the floor.
And then once a lot of my pop-up events, I have my business cards. If you can see my business card, and I have my contact information on there. So when I hand these out, they also can contact me personally. They can call me personally if anything they ever need or want customized, whatever. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna make sure your skin is right, nice and glowing, and
Awesome. Actually, what I was ready to ask you anyway. So that's why we have the floor. But when exactly did you already say where your next pop up shop was?
Oh, so my pop-up shop is, I'm sorry, I gotta look at my phone real quick, y'all. It's this Saturday because I want to make sure, I apologize. I want to make sure I get it right. Okay. I've been posting all on my Facebook page and everything. So it's this Saturday, 3601B Mechanicsville Turnpike. It's probably hard to see, but
I can see it.
you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my next pop up event. And it's from 1 to 5. So y'all come on out and guess what? It's a '90s theme. So we dressing up like we
Ooh,
back in the '90s. Yes, and I'm
okay.
excited and really happy.
Yes, and you should be. You should be. You got an
Yeah.
awesome product. Your whole energy is dope, and it's even better that you're a what you said, surgeon's assistant or surgery.
Yeah. Surgical
Yes, so
tech, assist doctors in surgery. Yeah.
that's dope. Now, I don't know a lot of people who do that, and especially not a lot of people of color. I mean, I have met them personally because
Right.
my circle ain't expand that big yet. But
Right.
you are the first one. It's like you're the first. This is your first interview on the podcast. So hey,
Yay.
first your first interview, and you did awesome. So
Um,
did I miss anything? Is there anything that you want to say that I did not, or you did not?
I think, like I said, y'all can reach me on all social media platforms. I mean, I have a TikTok page. It's not my business page. This is my regular personal page. But you can even reach me through there. If you don't have Instagram or Facebook, you can reach me on TikTok. We could be TikToking together.
Hey,
Um, yeah. So I just want to, like I said, I want to thank my support system, my family, I want to thank my fiance Jose Ruffin. He's really been helping me like a lot with my business, with ideas, and just all the way support all the way around. Even if somebody just supporting you and coming up with different, oh babe, what you think about this? What you think about that? That's help. That's support.
yeah,
So Miss Bonds, I can't thank her enough. Um, everyone that's been helping me, like and pushing me, and like you can do this. I'm proud of you. I really thank all my customers. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, and I just appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, I want to make sure that your skin will be healthy, and you are getting the best product for your skin. Like I said, you have to watch a lot of chemicals is in different products. I'm not knocking no product, but I'm just saying you just got to watch a lot of stuff because your skin can break up. Hey cousin. She said that's right, cousin. Hey. um so I just want to thank everybody. Like I'm just so hyped and I'm excited. I just want to keep growing and striving to do
yeah,
my best. And thank you,
yeah.
God. I got to thank Him first because without Him, none of this would be possible.
That's
So
that's right,
I
man.
want to thank you for having me on your wonderful podcast show. So
Thank you. I appreciate you for bringing this energy to the podcast. Everything you said was clearly genuine, and the faith that you have um, in God, and just being able to be a mom, like I said again, and now you say you're a fiance, so you got a lot going on, and I think that people need to see this. People need to see that it can be done. You can juggle.
yeah,
Things may not always work out how you want it at this time, but if you strive and be motivated and continue to do what God has planned for you, it will get done. And like I said, this is what my podcast is for: is to highlight people like yourself that is genuinely, really, excited to be a business owner and doing this for the people. To have their reaction, for people to want to genuinely come back and spend their money with you, because not only because you're dope, but because you have a great product and you
yeah,
invested in your product. So again, thank you. I hope the people that needs to hear this, hear it, see it, get what they can get out of it and apply it to what they're doing, and they continue to be motivated in yourself as well.
right.
Uh, so if you don't have anything else to say, it is a wrap. Uh,
Yay!
you're wonderful, and congratulations on all your
Thank
beautiful.
you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough.
No,
You have been wonderful.
thank you. And make sure, they share it. You talk about it. You can use this
Okay.
for whatever. And when you get big, big, you can say, this was the first podcast I did,
You know
whatever.
I am. I hope that we all get big. If I
Yes,
get big, you're gonna get big too.
no question.
My family gonna get big too. Like I don't do that. Like I don't. Some people forget where they come from, and
Right.
things happen and they like, oh, who is this? Who is that? And you're like, man, you know, no, I don't do that.
Yeah, like
I look out for my people. I look out for people that's genuine, that looks out for me, and I always had a good heart and I always will.
you, and it shows. It shows. You wear it on your shoulder. So back to those babies. You go. You're done
Right.
here. You're done here. I look forward to seeing your products. I hope, like I said, I hope this draws even more business. And if it doesn't, you still came on to talk about your business that you're already making
Right.
moves. So it doesn't matter. So
Right.
anyway, have a good night. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.